just the way he handles himself and the way that he is as a person. People like following people who are sure of themselves and have a positive walk about themselves, and the demeanor that Dustin has. It's just this natural, innate leadership quality that very few people have.
I'm Dustin Plunkett. I'm 34 years old. I'm a board member and games associate and uniform coordinator. My jobs there are in charge of the World Games Bowl messengers, selecting and training them and assigning them to go out and give speeches and spread the message about the games, as well as run an athlete mentor program where we're pairing up our athlete volunteers with corporate volunteers, so the volunteers side by side in the unified volunteer pair. And then I also was tasked with the job of designing and ordering all the uniforms for all the volunteers. And pretty soon it'll be production meetings for ESPN.
I was asked to rewrite Dustin's bio and got it to where I thought it should be, and then I sent it to Dustin to give it a look over. And I really sent it to Dustin, and this is sort of what I'm getting at. I sent it to Dustin to get approval for what I said and how I said it. But what I got back from Dustin was not just the approval for how I said it and what I said, but corrections to my grammar and to the way I had spelled things. And my own surprise at that, my own sort of being taken aback by the fact that he corrected me on that, really sort of caused me to check myself and realize that I shouldn't be surprised. I recognized that I had expectations of his limitations buried somewhere inside of me. It's a really great lesson for me, because now I don't see his intellectual disability. I don't see it at all. I don't think of it. I don't use it when I describe him to other people or reference him as a coworker. And he's just Dustin.
There's always times to this day that I'm still, people underestimate my abilities. Some people would just go, wow, I never knew you were that good, and that just tells me that they underestimate the ability that I can do stuff. And our athletes are underestimated all the time. And it's just, once you really get to know our athletes, once you see our abilities, and once you challenge us, and you'll be impressed, where you will say, there is no disability there. They're just like me, but just a different way. Never underestimate people with intellectual disabilities, because I will guarantee you this. There will be somebody with an intellectual disability that can do your job and do it 10 times better than you. And I'm pretty sure of that, and I can put my word on that. But always be humble when you meet somebody with intellectual disabilities, and always challenge them, because then you'll be amazed by the abilities that they have, and you'll be relieved that you're like, wow, I underestimated this person, but I can count on them for anything that I do personally. So I basically get up, take a shower, eat a meal if I have time. If not, just go to work, because it's what I love to do. If I'm not at home, I'm at work, always working away, having fun, because I love what I do, and today is my chance to get back to a program that's given me so much in my life. Just me, by doing what I do and showing the world my abilities, will make life better for everybody else who has intellectual disabilities. But do me a favor right now. Can everybody who's working right now just shut your computers, turn off your cell phones, just for this brief 5 minutes? Because you guys are getting ready to enter a life-changing event. You guys will be touched by the athletes you guys get to meet. Their first smile you get, you guys will tear up. The first hug you get, you guys will cry. Because you guys are making a difference in those 6,303 athletes that are competing here this summer. And you guys are heroes to them. All the hard work, all the long hours, the early mornings or the late nights here, getting our volunteers, getting the last logistics, getting the last uniform, and everything that we have done. I want to say thank you on behalf of all the athletes, because you guys made a difference in our lives. You guys are possibly saving the athlete's life, but you guys are making a difference in changing every single athlete's life. And on behalf of all the athletes that could not be here, because as you know, we have 4.5 million athletes competing special Olympics in over 180 countries around the world. You guys are making a difference in their lives. Because wherever you go after this, whether it's inside Special Olympics job or outside Special Olympics job, no matter where you wind up in the world, you guys know there's always a special needs program there. And I know each and every one of you will give your time to that program and still make a difference in our athletes' lives after this is done. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all your hard work and all that. And guys, if you guys are stressed out during the games, take a time and talk to an athlete, because that will get you recharged and fired up and refocused. So do that for me, and thank you guys so much.